I was looking at my office before I came down here, and they're painting on the field the 50s out there for Ralphie, 50th running, 50th year. So that's exciting seeing that, and that's always a blast. And so it's going to be a fun Saturday here. We kick off at noon, so we need all the students to get up before noon, and that's hard for a student to do on a Saturday and be there because they make a big difference for our team when they're there. So I know they'll be there. Just get there before noon. Wake up at 11:45 and come on over.
Coach, a two-part question about your place kickers. First, with Stefano, just wondering, obviously a unique situation with his age and being from Australia. What did you kind of see in him that you thought he would still be a good fit for the program? And then secondly, obviously he was the #1 guy this past week. Is it his job to lose, or do you see it as a competition still on a weekly basis going forward?
James, yeah, I think James is a great fit. You know, he comes from a program over there that sent 70 kids or 70 men, however you want to say it, to Division I, Division II, 1AA programs. They have multiple guys kicking in the NFL, punting, kicking, doing different things. So we felt really good about his talent, the coaching he was getting, and really liked who he was, like who he is as a person. And he's doing really well. He was nicked up a little bit before our game. That's why we were kind of deciding if he could play or not. And he was able to go. He didn't even kick all week until the day of the game. That's why I kept telling y'all I fibbed, but I couldn't. That was what going on. And he was able to kick pretty well in the game. And it also, Davis Price kicked off really well. We were glad to see that. He had been doing that all camp, and we felt like if he could do that in the game. He did that last year, and then Davis hurt his knee a little bit, and it kind of set him back. And then he got mono. That's when I told him he couldn't go out with girls anymore. He just couldn't date anybody. And so that was good. And Chris Graham came in and kicked the extra point good. Chris Graham backs up every position we have. He's very valuable to us, and he'll have to kick sometime this year and come through just like he did last year. But, yeah, James is our kicker right now. If hopefully he stays healthy and everything goes like it should, because, as you can tell, he can really get the ball up quick and do some things good.
Coach, I think I saw that Tim Lanack rated out high on Friday. I think I saw that.
Did you get that from his mom, his grade?
It was his dad.
Oh, his dad.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, good. All right, quit it. Yeah, okay.
Just wondering your impression from, at least from the outside, I could be way off. He seems like a quiet kid that just kind of handles his business. And just wondering what your impressions are and how he's progressed in his, I think, third year now with the program.
Yeah, Timmy's very talented, works extremely hard, great work ethic, just a solid young man. And you're right, he kind of keeps quiet. He has a great personality, but he does kind of keep quiet, does his own business, and plays really well. And last year making freshman All-American, I kept telling you, you're not going to be a one-hit wonder, right? And so he just kept working and working and working. And he's doing an excellent job for us at guard. And I think he's an excellent player. I think as he keeps going, I think he'll be one of the top linemen in the conference as he keeps growing up.
Mike, you mentioned it in your opening, but 50 years of Ralphie
at
this university. Your time as head coach, what's your most memorable Ralphie moment? Did you have any good interactions with
Some of the people have heard this before. Yeah, my first time I ran on Folsom Field, Ralphie almost ran over me. We're playing Central Arkansas here, and we used to come out, where we came out of the old locker room, they had like a black plastic thing that we go under. And so we're underneath there, and you can't see anything. You can't see the clock. So there's a person standing there by Ralphie going, 5, 4, 3, 2, go. So Parker Orms and I are in front of him with the captain. We start going out, and we get out there, and the gate's open for Ralphie, but Ralphie won't move. So I'm literally looking Ralphie eye to eye, and I'm thinking all this in 1 second. I'm going to get run over. I'm dead. This is the last time. It's over. And so luckily, they've trained Ralphie not to run behind people. So she wouldn't go. So I looked at Parker and I looked at, and all this is happening in like a split second, okay? Here comes the team behind me, but they're just running. They don't see us. I said, Parker, run. We're going to get trampled. And we ran, and then we got out on the sidelines. They shut the gate back. Ralphie didn't run, so we're out there. First time in Folsom. The whole crowd goes, boo. I'm like, oh, this is great. And sure enough, it rattled our team. We went out on the field, didn't have 11 players, jumped off sides on the first snap. We're 3 and out right there. We kind of stopped them. We kind of regained composure and won the game. and she ran out at halftime. So Dave Platty told me after the game, I said, Dave, has that ever happened before? One other time. I said, well, when was that? Well, it says it was when CU beat Nebraska 62-36. I said, well, we ought to do that every game, So that's my Ralphie experience. But all the rest of them have been awesome, been phenomenal.
You recruited him here, so you obviously saw the potential in Jacob Hallier. But has he at all surprised you just how quickly he's developed into one of your best players?
We really thought on high school film that he could really rush the passer. He had that knack and that quick twitch, and he could spin and get underneath and bend. He just had a knack for rushing the passer, and that's what we saw. And he has shown that all camp, and he showed that in the game the other night. He had a sack. He had another one. He came completely free and beat the guy and fell down. And then he had another one on the first sprint out of the game. He had the guy and and the guy just, remember how he was just throwing it away? So he could have had 3 sacks in his first game. He had one, and he harassed the quarterback a lot. I know he'll be a really good pass rusher for the next 4 years, and I'm excited about but we've seen that in him. And you watch it on high school film and you're hoping it, but they played in such a tough league at St. John Bosco. He played against a lot of good offensive tackles, and coming here, he's done the same thing. So hopefully he'll be able to keep doing that the rest of this year.
What was your assessment of the offense walking off the field on Friday night, and then after you watched film, did your feelings change one way or another?
Yeah. We were happy we won the game. It wasn't what we wanted it to be. We're an offense that likes to score a lot of points. We're a fast-paced offense. And, after taking from the game, we went back and looked at it, and it's just little things that we got to correct, little things, and just be more disciplined. And we got to when we get to the red zone, we got to execute. So this next game, we're going to go at it hard, and we got to get back to playing Colorado football. Got to get back to being the offense that we know we can be.
I think a lot of fans were surprised at the defensive performance on Friday. Was there a part of you that was surprised at how well it went?
Not necessarily, because I've been in spring and fall camp with all the guys, and basically the biggest thing was our captains, Foe and Rick and everyone were basically telling us that it's all about us. It's about the guys in this room, the guys that we play with on the field, and not to get caught up in any of the blogs or anything, anything that any of the media is saying or anything, but just paying attention to those guys that we step on the field with and that we've been sweating with, since everything started.